Welcome to the AI Checkpoints. Get ready, because today we're diving deep into something called vibe marketing. And this isn't just another buzzword, apparently. Our sources are suggesting it's pretty transformative, like potentially rewriting the marketing playbook transformative.
That's absolutely right. It's a big claim, but there's substance there. And by the end of this deep dive, hopefully you'll have a really clear picture of what vibe marketing actually is. And more importantly, why it represents this, well, unprecedented opportunity right now. We'll even map out how you can start building some initial systems almost straight away.
Systems, okay. So it's about building things.
Yeah, the core idea is leveraging AI and automation to build these, let's call them marketing machines, systems that can test, optimize, and scale pretty much automatically. And the really exciting part, the gap between being, say, a total beginner and actually delivering significant value is surprisingly short. Some sources say maybe less than 2 weeks if you have the right skills and focus.
Wow, okay. Less than 2 weeks. It's
Yeah.
less. It really feels like a specific moment in time, doesn't it? Like a convergence.
Exactly. You've got three key forces hitting at once. One, AI is just genuinely good now, capable of complex marketing tasks. Two, the automation tools needed, they're really accessible. You don't need to be some kind of coding genius anymore. And three, the cost of building these quite sophisticated systems has just plummeted.
Right. It's almost negligible compared to traditional marketing team costs or big agency retainers.
Yeah.
But this kind of opportunity, it probably won't last forever.
No, definitely not. It feels like one of those windows. Early adopters are absolutely positioned to get what some call an unfair advantage.
Okay, so let's unpack the term itself, vibe marketing. What are we actually talking about here? Because I saw a couple of different takes in the sources.
Yeah, there's sort of two main branches, though they're connected.
One perspective seemed maybe less common. It defined it more as the overall vibe of your business, like aligning your product roadmap super tightly with your marketing blitzes. Think speed,
Yeah.
relevance.
Right, like the Beehive example. Constantly shipping new features and immediately marketing them, creating this sense of fast-paced energy and momentum. That's a vibe for sure.
But the other definition seems more tech-focused, more prevalent now.
Exactly. That's the one gaining more traction. It's really about combining these powerful AI tools we mentioned with automation platforms, Make.com, Zapier, things like that, to create marketing systems that just work for you 24/7. It's the whole build with AI philosophy, but laser focused on every single part of your marketing.
And that's where the unfair advantage comes in, this tech-driven approach.
That seems to be the argument. It's being compared to, say, being one of the first marketers seriously using Facebook ads back in, 2008?
Or maybe building consumer mobile apps right when the App Store launched in 2010. You get in early, the field's less crowded, the potential rewards are huge.
Precisely. And think about the contrast with traditional marketing. You often have these large specialized teams, right? Marketing, sales, product, often in silos.
Endless meetings, long planning cycles.
Exactly. Weeks, maybe months, just to get a single campaign off the ground. And the cost can be substantial.
So vibe marketing flips that.
Completely flips the script. You might have just one smart marketer, someone with good intuition and taste, but they're armed with AI agents and automated workflows. Suddenly, that one person can potentially do the work of dozens. They can test hundreds of marketing angles, literally hundreds, at the same time, launching in days, not weeks or months.
And the cost is way lower.
Dramatically lower.
So it's like that old Silicon Valley mantra, move fast and break things, but amplified. On steroids.
That's a good way to put it. It's move fast and break things on steroids.
Yeah.
And maybe think of it like marketing becoming more like stock trading.
Stock trading, how so?
Well, you're getting instant feedback. You test an angle, you see the data immediately, mountains of data potentially, and you can double down on what's working almost in real time. The key shift is delegating as much grunt work as possible to automation and learning to coordinate these AI agents instead of coordinating large teams of people.
Which means no downtime.
Pretty much. You can literally have workflows where you just say, hey, agent, go find me 10 video ideas based on this competitor's success. Or, hey, agent, edit this video footage using this style guide. And it just gets done tirelessly. 2437.
That speed is mind-boggling. What's the biggest hurdle then? If the tech is there and it's cheap, is it the technical skill or something else?
That's a great question. And honestly, while there's a learning curve with the tools, the biggest hurdle often seems to be the mindset shift and understanding where the human fits in this new picture.
Right, because the human isn't removed, are they?
Not at all. Their role is refined, maybe even elevated. So let's talk tools first, then skills. For core automation, you've got platforms like Make.com, very visual, drag-and-drop connecting apps.
Okay.
Then browser tools like Gumloop, great for scraping web data and automating online tasks. For more complex stuff, you might look at agent platforms like NADN or Manus, which help coordinate multiple AI steps.
And the AI models themselves, which ones are people using?
Claude seems to get a lot of mentions for marketing copy, particularly its nuance. Perplexity is often highlighted for research, like having an AI research assistant. OpenRouter is a neat tool for juggling multiple models with one key. And for visuals, product ideas, Add Creative Midjourney is getting incredibly powerful.
Okay, so a whole toolkit. But you said the human role changes. It's not just about knowing which button to press on these tools then.
Exactly. The human element becomes less about execution and more about direction, taste, and judgment. The core skills shift towards understanding why marketing works. Human psychology, strategy, and critically applying discernment. Knowing which AI output is good, which needs tweaking, which is just wrong.
So paradoxically, experience might matter more now.
I think so. Experienced marketers gain a huge advantage here. If an AI spits out, say, 10 different ad headlines, someone with years of experience has the intuition, the gut feeling, to pick the one most likely to resonate. A beginner might just be guessing or picking randomly. The experienced marketer can guide the AI, refine the outputs, train the system based on real-world results.
So AI isn't replacing marketers, it's augmenting them, making them potentially
10 times better, some sources say. It frees them up from the repetitive tasks to focus on high-level strategy, creative direction, and interpreting the results. You can run so many more experiments, find winning angles faster. It's a massive lever.
Okay, this is where it gets really juicy. Let's talk about the actual sauce, the specific systems and workflows people are building. What does this look like in practice?
Right. One big area is automated content generation. Think about LinkedIn, for example. Systems are being built where AI scrapes LinkedIn for top-performing content within a specific niche.
Okay, scrapes the good stuff, then what?
It categorizes it, maybe figures out the style and tone, and then helps repurpose or adapt it for your voice and audience.
So the marketer isn't writing from scratch anymore.
Less and less for certain types of content. Their role shifts to reviewing a content cue generated by the AI. Your job becomes discernment. Approve this post, tweak that one, maybe give feedback to train the model better, schedule it, or archive it.
It's a human-in-the-loop system.
Exactly, constantly refining. There was one example where someone used this approach. They found top Instagram reels in their niche, fed them to an AI instructed to match a specific tone, and it generated scripts for 20 short-form videos in a single day.
20 scripts in a day.
Yep. Apparently needed only minor human edits before they could be filmed. Think about that content velocity.
Yeah. And does this apply to longer stuff too, like podcasts?
It can, yeah. Tools like string.com are being used for automated podcast creation. You could prompt it to scrape daily news or trends, maybe generate an idea of the day, turn that into a script.
Wait, it writes the script in?
And converts it to audio using a realistic voice AI like 11 Labs, adds your intro and outro music, generates titles, descriptions, even auto-uploads it to Spotify or Apple Podcasts.
Okay, that sounds almost like science fiction.
It's happening now. The value is building that trust, that consistent presence with your audience through audio. And you can use similar workflows for blog posts, social media campaigns, automate content delivery at scale.
All right, what else? Outreach, sales.
Big time. Think about a personalized outreach CRM, often built with tools like Gumloop. Imagine a browser extension that, when you're looking at someone's LinkedIn profile, or maybe a company website,
It scrapes the info.
scrapes the screen content, analyzes it, and then drafts a personalized outreach message. Could be for a potential podcast guest, a sales lead, even a potential hire.
Like an AI researcher in your pocket.
That's a perfect description. It does the research and the initial drafting. Crucially, you still decide when or if to send it, but it removes hours of manual, tedious work. You can craft bespoke emails that actually resonate much faster.
Okay, that's powerful. What about even more? Direct interaction.
You're probably thinking about voice AI agents. Platforms like vapi.ai are enabling this. You can set up AI agents on, say, 1-800 numbers that can handle inquiries, maybe even qualify leads 24/7.
Don't people just hang up on robots?
That's the interesting part. The sources highlight a crucial prompt, starting the call with something like, "Hi, I'm an AI assistant. Please don't hang up. I think I can provide some real value for you."
Setting expectations immediately. Humanizing it almost.
Exactly. It preempts that negative reaction. These agents can collect useful feedback, what people like or dislike about a product, and integration with tools like Twilio gives you transcripts and summaries. So you're selling and researching while you sleep.
Wild. Okay, any other cool examples?
Yeah, a couple more. AI personas using tools like Tavis.io. Imagine creating an AI version of a founder or key team member.
Like a chatbot, but video?
Sort of. You upload video footage, create a persona, give it a system prompt defining its personality and knowledge, and provide conversational context. Then potential customers could have a video chat with this AI persona.
Sell them.
Not necessarily directly sell, more for nurturing leads, answering questions, maybe helping brainstorm ideas like an AI helper for a hackathon. It builds trust and educates people 24/7, scaling the founder's presence.
That's clever. And ads. Can AI help with paid ads?
Definitely. There are workflows using tools like Arc Ads plus Gumloop for AI ads. You could, for instance, input the URLs of your top competitors' best performing ads.
It's like Athletic Greens, someone's spending millions.
Exactly. The system scrapes and analyzes their meta ads, what visuals, copy, angles are working for them. Then it applies those insights to your product, generates draft ad creative, maybe even videos, and pings your team on Slack when they're ready for review.
So you're essentially leveraging your competitors' multi-million-dollar ad spend for pennies.
Pretty much. It helps you iterate rapidly on proven concepts instead of guessing in the dark. It's like having an instant AI-powered ad strategy team.
One last one, I saw something about Instagram follower growth that wasn't pure AI, but used automation in a similar vibe way.
Yeah, the keyword trigger. So you post a short video asking viewers to comment a specific keyword like YT for a YouTube link.
Okay.
That comment triggers an automated workflow, often using Zapier or ManyChat. It sends the user a DM asking for their email address in exchange for the promised resource.
Collecting emails automatically from comments.
Right. And Zapier can then tag those leads based on which video they came from, allowing for tailored email welcome sequences. It builds the list and nurtures trust automatically based on specific content interest. Very vibe marketing in principle. So, stepping back, with all these tools and workflows, how is the fundamental marketing funnel actually changing? Because it seems like it must be.
Yeah, the sources suggest a pretty dramatic shift. The old funnel, awareness was often the hardest, most expensive part, right? Getting eyeballs.
Right. Then getting website visits was considered pretty good. Lead conversion and actual customer conversion were, okay, maybe predictable hurdles.
But now, the funnel's different.
It seems to be flipping. Awareness, paradoxically, might be getting easier in some ways. AI tools make creating compelling social videos easier. Influencers are more accessible. You can generate buzz more readily.
Okay, easier awareness.
But getting actual visits, clicks to your site, dedicated attention seems to have become much, much harder. There's just so much noise online now. Everyone is creating more content.
So, more noise, harder to get clicks. But what about conversions?
That's where it gets interesting again. Lead conversion is reportedly getting a lot better. Why? Because AI enables that hyper-personalization we talked about.
Right, the bespoke outreach, the tailored experiences.
Exactly, and that flows through to customer conversion, which can also improve significantly when you use AI to create these bespoke sales experiences or use AI agents to nurture leads effectively.
So, easier to get noticed initially, harder to get clicks, but easier to convert leads once you have them.
That seems to be the emerging picture, but it creates a real challenge, especially for leadership. Channels increasingly favor individual creators over faceless brands.
And you have this explosion of content, this noise.
Which leads to a potential disconnect. A CEO might still be focused on the old model, show me the clicks that lead directly to revenue. But this new awareness-driven marketing, building trust first, that's a different game. It's going to be really, really hard, as one source put it, for some businesses to navigate that shift.
So if the old click-to-revenue path is getting tougher, what are the vibe marketing solutions? How do you operate in this new world?
Well, one idea is hyper-targeting with micro-audiences. Instead of blasting a message to 200,000 people, AI makes it feasible to tailor campaigns for just 200 highly relevant individuals.
Or even one company.
Potentially. You could even create unique microsites or landing pages specifically for one target company because the marginal cost of generating that code with AI is approaching zero.
Wow. And lead magnets are changing too. It's not just PDFs anymore.
Right. Forget the static, gated PDF. Think interactive custom web apps. The example given was Upload a photo of your backyard to a landscaping website, and an AI instantly gives you a basic design mockup.
You're giving away real, tangible value up front, enabled by AI.
Exactly. Much more compelling than another ebook. It generates highly qualified leads because they've already engaged deeply.
Which implies a big organizational shift is needed too. Budgets might change. Team focus.
For sure. Marketing budgets might start looking different. Maybe more allocation towards API calls for these AI tools rather than traditional SEO retainers or ad agency fees. Teams might spend more time crafting detailed style guides to train the AI agents, ensuring brand consistency and quality output.
And the pace changes too, right? No more month-long nurture campaigns.
The trend seems to be towards really fast but deep interactions. You're optimizing assets almost in real time based on live data, not waiting weeks for a campaign report, much quicker iteration cycles. So, thinking about the people, who is the marketer of the future in this vibe marketing era? What skills do they need? The team structure must be changing.
Yeah, it sounds like a fundamental shift from managing people in traditional software tools.
To managing AI and coordinating these automated agents, it requires a different skill set. There's a lot of talk about the rise of the generalist.
A generalist, not a specialist.
Yeah, so
Which leads to that provocative quote. The amount of marketing experience that the person has matters less to me than ever before.
it's a strong statement, but you can see the logic. One really sharp, curious person, a 100x marketer, leveraging these AI tools effectively, could potentially achieve more than a large, traditionally structured team working much slower.
But we still need that human judgment, right? It's not full automation replacing everyone.
Absolutely not. The human in the loop remains critical for quality control, for brand safety, for handling the really nuanced, highly creative stuff that AI still struggles with. It's about augmentation, not replacement, at least for now.
It really feels like that analogy you mentioned earlier. The water's getting to boiling before it actually boils.
Exactly. Things are changing incredibly fast under the surface, maybe faster than many people realize. Marketers, businesses, they really need to start adapting now because the future isn't just coming, it's kind of already here for those who are looking. And that gap is creating a massive advantage.
So wrapping up this deep dive, it feels like the core principles of good marketing, understanding people, telling stories, building trust, those haven't changed.
No, the what and why are still fundamental.
But the how, the execution, the tools, the speed, the scale,
Right.
that has been completely revolutionized by AI and automation. And it's creating these really unprecedented opportunities.
It really is. For those willing to embrace it, to learn, to experiment, it's a chance to engineer your business's vibe, your connection with customers, in a way that just wasn't possible before.
It's definitely a lot to think about. Hopefully this gives you, our listeners, some food for thought on how to approach your own marketing, the skills to prioritize, and maybe, just maybe, how to catch this wave.
It's an exciting, if slightly daunting, time to be in marketing. The game is changing fast.
Indeed it is. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.